Ah, I am live. So now I just need to wait. I might as well drop down to YouTube on my TV. And find myself so I can see the comments. Library. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and one guest, White Buffalo. Okay, invite guests to the studio. Oh, okay. How do I get you on here? Oh, you're driving me insane. Private chat. Are you there? I'm here. Yes. I need to get you in here with me. Can you hear me? I guess I'll throw the link out again. Copy link. I'm gonna drop down for a second. And I'm gonna... So, it says I'm recording, but I can't find you, Nate. It usually says, oh, there you are. But it doesn't say add to stage anywhere on my phone. So I'll have to go back to the private chat. Layout. Yeah, that's done. Private chat. Can you hear me, Nate? I see people are watching. One. Hi. Free Nate from Digital Shackles. I don't know how, Paranormal. I don't. He's in the private chat, but it's not showing me where to add him to the stage. So you'll have to tell me how, because my laptop's down. No. Chat. I don't know. It's weird. Invite guests. Okay. Show comments. I don't want a banner. I don't want it recorded. You guys are gonna have to help me out. Tell me how to bring him in here in the private chat, because I see him in there, but it's not saying add to stage like it usually does. I can't help you with that one. You've never streamed before? Oh no. Crap. Live comments show up on StreamYard. Okay, well, good. I sent out the link again in Discord if you could tell him. Maybe you can try again. Because we were going to go private to test audio. We did that, so I went live. Oh, wow. I could see my stream on my TV. That's kind of cool. Hmm. Oh, more. That's wild. Huh. Okay, I gotta pay attention here. Private chat. Yes, I'm here. Oh, I get it. I get it. One of my, oh, these are, I forgot to freaking turn those off. Two people. Who's in the chat with me, guys? I need help. Post a comment. Okay, infiltrator. I am not Cisco. Todd's a dick. Or deck, I mean. Guys, help me get Nate in here, please. This is the link. Okay, did you get it? Why? Toad's a dick. Is that you, Toss? There's my link. I don't know. I can't find him anywhere. 2. Private. I'm here. Well, how do I get you in there? Because it's not saying add to studio. It's just showing you in private. I reposted a live link in Discord because I'm live. So try that. I don't know. It's not asking me to add anybody. And nobody seems to know. So, or I'm not. Yeah, I know. Try to go into Discord and go by that last link. Yeah, come back in. Why, what? We're supposed to be talking about if Vaughn's dead or alive, by the way. It's pretty amazing in the time of cows, I'd say. I think Gnome heard me. I felt chills because all at once we went from overload, massive content to is somebody dead? Is somebody rotting away or swelling in the basement? It is a wild ride. Oh, good. There he is. Hey. You're muted.
Yeah, I just had to reconnect my audio.
Okay. I'm glad you're here. I was just getting into the weirdness of we went from massive overflow of content and cows to I literally just felt chills a while ago because it's are people really swelling and decaying and who's dead? Is somebody out in the cold? It's wild. It's wild times, folks.
Swelling.
What do you think's going on? Versus
I wanna know
Vaughn's
more.
phone, or if he's trolling us. I mean,
What were you saying about swelling.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think about what's happening with Vaughn?
Can you hear me at all? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I want to know. No. Anyway, let's bring
Can you hear?
paranormal up. Does she like to come up and talk?
Can you hear me, Jess?
Have you ever live streamed with paranormal?
Can you hear
Seems
me?
nice enough. You worked hard enough to get us to be friends.
Can you hear me?
Bridge builder. Fur flying bridge builder. I actually have to thank you, Nate, because I've been feeling kind of down about the dog, and I needed something to distract me. It's a good night for a live stream. I mean, I don't want to bring everybody down. I much prefer laughing, so we'll just keep it at that. So I didn't know how long White Buffalo was gone. How come I can't even see the comments very well? Nate is speaking, but I don't think you can hear him. Oh. Who's all gone? No. Whatever. I get tired of that stuff. Vaughn didn't leave me. Vaughn was never going to be near me. Hello. Hey, hey.
Can you hear me? Hello.
I am not nodding out. I'm trying to listen to White Buffalo. Just giving him some time. I don't know. It's really weird. I have everything turned off. There's nothing streaming. It's like I'm listening 150% and I hear nothing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So where were
All
we?
right. I'm not going to pay any attention to the chat because I did that last time and I felt bad about it. So,
Okay, that's good. So you're live now, are you?
yeah.
Are you missing Vaughn?
What do you think about him?
Are you missing Vaughn?
I miss parts of his content. I think he's alive. I don't think he's dead.
Okay, so you don't think he's passed away on us?
Well, he told me he was in Needles, and then he told somebody else he was in Wyoming, and then so I don't know. I think he's probably lying about a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, would you be surprised?
Well, he is also pretty mobile, so I haven't even really given it much thought where he is exactly, but who knows? He could
I
be
don't
anywhere.
think he's very mobile.
You don't think so? You think he's stuck?
Yeah, I think his truck's probably toast.
And what makes you think that exactly?
Huh. Well, I mean, I don't know. I really, really don't know. People are talking about Sharpie eating his face off and stuff, and I thought, my God. Animals do that. Some don't. I don't think mine would, but
Do you think yours would start somewhere else?
I don't think mine would eat mine. I think mine would die before eating mine. Because it would get nasty, and the dog would howl and probably just break a window before or get the attention or something would happen. I mean, nobody would ever walk in on me dead. I've got way too much foot traffic.
Foot traffic. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, too much is not good though.
Yeah, my dog wouldn't eat my face off either because it only likes eating cooked meat.
Yeah. I have my mom has a friend whose brother was found after 3 days of sitting in a chair dead. So he's all nastied out, and his poor little dog was just sitting there by his feet, hungry and sad.
Oh, that's a cute story.
Well, it's kind of gross, but
Wow.
wigged the lady out, or it was her twin brother that she walked in and found him, and now she's gone nuts because of that incident. So it's actually kind of sad.
Well, that kind of leads me on to the next question. Have you ever walked in on a dead body?
Never. No.
Okay.
Have you?
Are you sure? I
Well,
definitely
yeah.
haven't. But
I mean,
I
my
definitely have.
dad, but I mean,
Oh wow! So do you think
What?
that's why? Well, so you have walked in on a dead body.
Well, yeah, but it was like we had just stepped outside momentarily, and he had just slipped away. And the hospice nurse says that lots of times people do that for a reason.
Oh
I
wow!
don't know. I
Oh,
don't know if that's real or
no,
not, but
no, no. Well, no. Well, I don't know about that stuff, but it's a bit different if it's in like a medical environment.
yeah.
So it's not like you found him on a pallet, right?
Oh yeah.
He wasn't found.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of dead bodies. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah, well, when you work for hospice and you've hospiced half your family, it's kind of something that you get used to.
Oh,
And you start
damn.
to see that it's just a vessel that's been used, that that person is gone, you know? It's still
Wow.
hard.
That's very morbid.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, but the body looks like it's finally not hurting, and so in that way, it's kind of like a nice thing, but
So can you just confirm that you did not find your dad on a pallet on the floor?
you think what about Vaughn?
I just need to confirm that you did not find your dad on a pallet on the floor. I
No.
just need.
He was in a
I need.
hospital bed with the
All
nurses and
right, all
everybody
right.
in my family, and no,
I thought,
that is
the,
hilarious. I mean, it's
most.
not for poor Alice, but I mean, the audacity of stepping over her, even. Oh, I thought she was
Yeah.
comfortable and just taking a nap. I mean, come
Hey.
on.
And so basically, you're saying that he let his mum die. Is that what you think, or I don't have
I
an
think
opinion,
that
but
he knew darn well she would die. If she was
do you think it,
alive, if he even checked.
do you think he wanted her to die to get the double wide?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh wow, I've never heard that before.
Oh, baloney. Like he cared about his mom. He was stealing all of her frozen dinners and all of her money. And
Well, he was just trying to help her lose weight. She was getting a little bit thick.
whatever. It's wild.
Well, that's what Von said. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
straight from
yeah.
the source. He said that she was getting a bit thick, and he was just trying to thin her out.
Hmm. Hmm. I will admit, if Paranormal's here, because I'm not paying attention to the chat, that
Oh, I'm
she
sure
got
you're
a
not.
little golden star in heaven for reposting the Talons photo, because when you put P and W on the scale, I think I laughed for an hour over that, because I've been obsessed with the Talons photo for so long. That one and the dirty sock one. Those are two of my most favorite photos ever. Oh, and of course the
Oh,
fingernails he does when you know how you pick up a telephone with your thumb and your pinky like a hang loose sign.
I, I sure don't.
All those close-ups, the photog with the dirty nails. It's just so, you know.
So you're saying seeing Von's feet kind of made your day, kind of thing.
I don't know what. I don't know. All I know is that there for a long time he was obsessed with digging in his ears, and I realized, wow, he doesn't dig in his ears anymore. He's now moved it to his nose region. So,
Okay, so you're interested in the way he picks at his own body. Like that's something
Moving on up. Oh, except for the itch cream incident.
you wouldn't help him with his crotch rot?
This is a family-friendly show. And by the
As a
way,
medical professional,
I'm not going to name any names, but when I did see what I saw, I've got to say, I darn near upchucked. It was all I could do not to.
you lost control. Okay, I'm hearing you.
On what I saw.
You had a deep
I think
physical
you know what I'm
reaction.
talking about.
Yeah. You had a deep physical and psychological reaction to seeing Yvonne's penis. I understand.
It's just, I just had never seen anything. Don't make me gag. So that something was real wrong there. I don't even know.
Well, if you had to put a positive spin on it, what would you say? If you were trying to sell it?
If I were him and I was a man and you want to be really honest, I would say I have a problem whacking off every day, so it's raw and red and it peels the skin away or something. But I don't think that's the case.
Are you saying Von's penis is peeling?
I'm saying something's wrong, and I don't think that's the reason. And if I were a man, I would probably try to say it's probably because I whack off every day is why it looks so fucked up. But
that's all right. I understand what you're saying, but could you give us a better review of what you think is actually wrong with it? Like when you first saw it, what was your first impression that what was wrong with it? Because I've heard it's just huge and it's red, like because he's Indian.
Well, it had several different layers of skin, and it was crooked, like it had been broken, and it was different colored in different areas, and it looked
Was it blotchy?
just infected as AF, and it was stomach churning. I'm gonna erase this. This is getting. I didn't mean to go down that road. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling so hot.
So are you honestly retracting your previous statement that Von Helton
I
is hung?
told Vaughn I said he was well endowed because that was funny.
I don't quite understand. You're saying it's not true.
Well, of course it's not true.
Really?
What do you think? I lament that?
Well, yeah, because personally, I believe all women. So
you're funny, honestly. No, he loved that. He just loved that.
damn. So basically, you seduced Vaughn.
Not really. That was like I said, Vaughn, I gotta be honest with you. I saw the picture of your you-know-what floating around. I'm not going to say where I found it, but it was sent. And all I said was, I guess it really is a big red one because you're obviously pretty well endowed. And that was about the extent of it. I didn't get nasty with him. But he just thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like, oh my God.
Damn. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds like it got a little bit. It sounds like it got a little bit saucy with Vaughn at points.
That was
Is that the saucy?
extent of it.
Honestly.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that was only one time I've ever talked dirty to him. He's all about, I'm a gentleman. I don't talk to women nasty like that. I don't do anything like that. That was embarrassing what John was doing.
Yeah, Von is very classy, so I will give him
Yeah,
that.
he is. He's an upperclassman, you know.
Well, he's a gentleman and a scholar, and look, I'll be the first person to say it. Von's name does come up in the Epstein files. If you search Von's name in the Epstein files, it comes up a couple of times. There is references to Von Albert.
Really?
So, yeah. So when we talk about Von meeting upper class people, yeah, I think he was meeting with upper class Jews on a secret island run by Epstein. That's
Well,
just what
that
I'm hearing.
makes obvious sense that he would be involved.
That's
I
just what
mean,
came across my
he
desk.
says that he's finagled with all these high top executives. I'm sure he's been to the island.
Of course, he's been. Where hasn't he been? That's the real question.
Right. Good
He probably
point,
doesn't even.
Nate.
He probably doesn't even need passports or visas or anything. He just sneaks across. So in his prime, not now, but in his prime.
Yeah. Mhm. Can you imagine a poor girl on the island being told to go in and service Vaughn?
Have you ever
Ugh.
been there?
What?
Have you ever been to an island like that?
Not like that, not a sex slave island, but I've been to several Hawaiian islands that I care for and don't care for.
Interesting.
Number
Interesting. I
one,
think,
not caring for is Oahu,
and why is that?
and too many tourists and Asians running around selling crap and
Were you a tourist at the time, or
huh?
were you a tourist at that time, or
Was I a what?
were you a tourist at that
Oh,
time?
well, yeah, but we stayed at this really, really, really fancy resort, and my sister and I got one day to go walk the shops. We were like, oh my gosh. It just wasn't impressive. And I got accidentally way too drunk on a sandy beach at the resort, and I went shrieking off and running up and down the hallways, and my dad got really mad at me. And the
Oh
next
wow!
morning, it was like doomsday.
How old were you?
Oh, 19. And I was drinking Mai Tais, and it just got nutty. And I felt
What's
like
a
I was
mai
gonna
tai?
die for 3 days, and, but
What's a mai tai?
actually, on the second day,
What
we
is
flew
a mai
to,
tai? What is a mai
Kauai,
tai?
which Huh?
Oh my god! What is a mai tai?
What's a Mai Tai?
Correct. What was the drink you're talking about? Hello, as your
Hello?
brain. Oh my god! Are you there?
I could just barely hear you.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm sorry, it is what it is.
Anyway, go on with your Hawaiian story.
No, I wanna hear you. I don't know why. I mean, I'm gonna have to go spend, like, a gazillion dollars because I'm literally counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of earbuds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 headphones with microphones, and none of them work on StreamYard, and I don't get it because I go to Bluetooth and it said, "Yeah, it's paired correctly." So I don't get it.
What, what do you think is the common denominator?
I'm telling you, I don't understand it.
Jess, what do you think is the one common thing that's causing the problem for all your electronics?
If I knew, I wouldn't be having them.
It's user error.
Well, sorry. I tried.
Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
No, I'm gonna listen to you for a while.
Oh my God. Well, so basically, you're just hanging out for Von to talk to you again. Like, what happened? Why was there a fallout?
Why was there a fallout?
Yeah.
He told me he needed money to turn his cell on, and I said, how much? And he said, it's over $400 and it's creeping up and it's going to be near $500 and then I'll have no phone. And he said, you promised to give me money. I said, Vaughn, I never promised to give you money. I said I would help you get to some resources, but John had been giving him money, and I don't know how a person lives in a car and gets all the way across the or not really all the way, but from New Jersey, New York to Wyoming on food stamps and gift cards, so he must be getting something from somebody more like John, because John's so out of it that he'll just buy Vaughn's life.
Yeah, John gives you money on the regular. There's no doubt.
Yeah. So how do you want this interview to go, Nate?
Oh, I was thinking, I was more interested in just hearing what you thought about Vaughn, to be honest.
Oh wow, I can hear you all of a sudden 1,000 times better. You know,
Wow.
I
Well,
do live in a really dense area, like wooded area, and I just
yeah.
moved.
Okay.
My
So
mom's like,
you're not,
sometimes I have to go in the other room at her house.
are you, how would that affect your Bluetooth? Like,
When the cell receptions and the dense wooded area, it makes
oh,
cell phones reception go bad. Like, I don't know. All I know is I can hear you 1,000 times better.
aren't you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Well, then it's got nothing to do with the cellular
I don't
network.
know. All I'm saying is I can hear you really good now.
All right. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how Von's surviving. Like, there was some speculation that Charity was still sending him that monthly stipend kind of thing, but
That who? Carrie?
Charity? Is it Charity? The lady that?
Bored housewife?
Oh my God! Who is the person who bought the properties from Von recently?
Oh,
Isn't it Charity?
that backer lady, Karen,
Charity.
or whatever her name is. I never knew her name, to be honest with you. So that at least that's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, anyway, some people had speculated he was still getting money from the estate somehow,
Yeah,
monthly
I've
or
heard that a
whatever.
lot too.
Some people said G-Man was sending him money monthly. There's all different types of talk. Some
Mm-hmm.
people said you were. Some people said you were.
Huh.
Yeah, I was trying to spread that one for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Um,
No more Todd.
you think it was Todd? I'm hearing
Yeah,
you.
no, Todd won't do it anymore.
$500 was a big investment into Vaughn.
Yeah. Would you give him $50 if he asked you?
No. What for?
Would you buy dog food at a place if he told you his location?
No, I've got my own dog to feed.
Yeah. Because part of me kind of like when Sex said, I don't really want him to die. I don't want him to die, but he needs to grow the fuck up and listen. I gave him a really good opportunity, and he fucked it all up. Just 'cause he won't shower, basically.
I sent him a picture of Candace's boobs.
Hmm. And that was my way of rationalizing trying to help him without giving him money. Lead him to the resources, because those people they bust their ass working to try to get you on all kinds of assistance and temporary housing to wait until you get permanent housing and all this stuff. He wouldn't do it because they would impound his car and he would be lying.
Yeah, they're not going to take your car. Like, what the hell?
I know, that's just the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, I always thought that was a weird code.
Yeah. And that little
If you had
town's much better than Seattle. If he can't
what
make
little
it,
town? What little
I
town?
don't know. I've never been over to that side of the East Coast because I've never wanted to, ever.
What
Like
little town? What little town are you talking about?
Aberdeen.
Okay.
I thought it was a little more north than Seattle. Apparently, it's more southwest to Seattle, which is closer to Portland. But I never expected
Anyway,
to actually meet up with him.
so was your plan to send him to that Aberdeen area? Was that your kind of idea?
That was my idea. That was my proposal to him, is if you can get
Okay.
to Seattle, I can help by following you, because I don't even want to get out of my car because he'll want to film it, make great big ta-da out of it, and you know, I don't want
Yeah,
him
I
getting
get
my
you.
license plates or anything. I'll have to, borrow a friend's car and everything. So,
Oh my God. Yeah, of course. Of course.
well, yeah, you don't want to be stupid like that.
Would you take a gun?
Mm, need some water.
Would you take a gun
It,
or three guns?
what was that again?
Would you take a gun if you had to meet up with Von Helton?
Take advantage? No.
Would you take a gun if you had to meet up with Von Helton?
Oh. Why?
Well, it's just a question. Is it illegal to have a gun with you where you are? I don't want to make you answer a question that's
I'm
illegal.
not. I would never. No, that's not why I own a gun. I own a gun to keep in my little nightstand because I'm a girl and I live alone sometimes, and I was raised that way. But I don't like to shoot them because then you have to take them apart and clean them. So.
Yeah, yeah, that's a pain. So you just got one as a bit of self-defense for at home.
No, I carry like bear spray and mace and stuff if I had to, but like I don't think Vaughn's a threat, but the idea of embracing him with a hug would be a little too much, just due to head lice and possible bed bugs or whatever's happened to him over the
Uh,
ride over, you know.
Okay. How about who would you rather meet in person for 20 minutes for lunch, say, at a McDonald's restaurant? You follow me so far?
John, yeah. I
Yeah.
would.
You prefer to meet John.
I would, if I had to make a choice, yeah, just because of the odor, and it'd have
Okay,
to be
that's
very
fair.
public, and I have always been really strict with John about, or J-Dubs really, about talking nasty to me. I just don't tolerate it. And
If you were to meet up with John and Vaughn, who do you think would be more likely to grab your ass?
to get me off?
If
Did you just say that?
No, I'll say it 20 times slower. If
Well, that's just gross. No, neither one.
you don't know what I said, do you?
Yes, you remind me daily.
I'm lost. What I was going to say was, if you met up with John and Vaughn, who do you think would be more likely to grab your ass without permission?
John.
Okay. Thank you.
I could have sworn you said who would get off, who would get you off quicker. I was like, ugh.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know what to say to that.
My cat's probably really loud. I've got to move.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
Wow.
I was like, are you out of your ever-living mind? That's the funny thing when you can't hear very well, is you hear weird things like that. But yeah, John.
John, yeah. He's pretty slimy, John.
Yeah, he's got no class, no swag. Oh yeah, look at her. I need to bend her over the couch. Fuck it. It's like, Jesus Christ. Keep that in your mind.
My theory was always that the only, like, the main conversations John's had with women is with prostitutes, and that, so he just, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why he's the way he is, I think. But
yeah. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. But I have to say, Nate, the lot lizard bush story, that was so priceless. Oh my God, that was funnier than F. And I do wish that Vaughn would go back to John, because that was so funny. I mean, I remember the night that that Vaughn farted on John. I mean, he really did.
you're really into so basically you're into Von's feet, Von picking his ears and nose, and Von farting on people. All right.
I know. Everybody does it. Like, J-Man's done it. I don't know if he's eaten them, but he looks.
Okay.
You know, all you have to do is shower in the morning, blow your nose real good, and I don't know about you, but I put tissue up my nose and roll it around. It's probably like an old lady thing, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if other people do that. I wish there was a way we could look at the chat. A fart of love. Oh, hi. I like all my mirrors. Poor. What?
So, have you been talking to J Dubs for like a decade?
Always I'm sorry, what, Nate?
Have you been talking to J Dubs for as long as you've been talking to Von?
No, I get links to his live show in my email all the time, and I just never do it because he's East Coast, I'm West Coast, and I actually just have absolutely zero interest in engaging with him.
Okay. What I actually asked was how long have you been speaking to J Dubs? Have you been speaking to J Dubs as many years as you've been speaking to Von, or only the last couple of years
Oh
have you spoke to him?
Vaughn goes way, way, way back. And then J-Dubs kind of came around a little after the middle, like, so he's been around maybe 8. I don't know. I'm not so good with numbers, but I'd say 5 to 7 years. I don't know, really.
Okay, a decent amount of time still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever considered John as a romantic partner before you got
Never.
to know him
No.
more? Even before you got to know him more?
Never, 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 never. First of all, he drinks like a fish. He is insulin dependent diabetic. So I think that's
Really?
1. Diabetic
Really?
1. Yeah. Yeah, he told me he was diabetic and everything, and he's had suicidal thoughts. I mean, that's supposedly why Vaughn went there, because
Oh
J-Dubs
yeah.
was, and all the crying and the drinking and he eats. I mean, I have never seen a man live stream and do nothing but eat with his mouth wide open every single time he's live. Every single
Oh yeah.
time he
He's
eats.
fucking disgusting.
Shoving food in his face and even saying, I'm getting big, I'm getting fatter. Well, you're gonna, with diabetes and all that and drinking, you're just asking for it. So,
Now he kind of looks a lot older than he is. He's kind of like falling apart, isn't he?
yeah, he's not looking relatively that well. And Vaughn, too. Vaughn's, after the shower, kind of, I mean, the filth is just, he eats with those hands like that, and it's just, he's gonna get sick.
Do you think he needs to start showering before he gets a woman?
Oh, he'll never, ever, nobody's ever gonna sleep with somebody that doesn't shower. I mean, are you joking? That's like,
What about?
that you either need to be a heroin junkie that has access to, like, water fountains and stuff and not care, or, I mean, I don't know, or go to a shelter once a week and not care about your life. But
But
no decent
it,
woman would ever want to walk up on that and go, ooh,
but
that's just not.
it's not just that. He doesn't want like someone his own age, like so just say between 55 and 65 kind of thing.
Oh
He doesn't
yeah,
want a lady his own age. He's afraid of saggy tits. Like he doesn't want to deal with no saggy tits. He doesn't want to deal with a woman that.
childbearing.
Yeah, he's still got a lot to give to the world.
Yeah, yeah. Even if he got a ticket to Vietnam or Thailand or Cambodia, I
A
doubt
ticket to
any
paradise.
woman would sit on his lap and say, "Love me a long time." I mean, even
No,
they have standards, I'll bet.
yeah, no money, no honey.
Like, the Candace thing to me was really wild, too. Like, and I'm her boyfriend. Oh,
Oh
really?
my
Well,
god!
did you know
But
that?
but meanwhile, he's had her as his girlfriend for 10 years, but the whole time John's been cyber sex, kind of sexting her kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh my.
So one was a cuck for 10 years. But then she ended up with some old guy anyway. So like they're both spewing about that. John was fucking spewing. He was devastated.
Oh my god, I feel so stupid right now, Nate.
Why?
Because somebody earlier said, I don't know. I've never live streamed before. And I went down to my microphone and hit speakerphone, and now you're really loud.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What a shock. Wow,
What a
good job.
shock. It took how long?
Anyway.
Sorry. I really am. I'm just not used to doing this. So, it's like what was that old thing they did for kids to learn how to read? It was a funny thing. Like speak and tell, or hooked on phonics. I feel like I'm a middle-aged hooked on phonics, learning the internet.
You need
Laughing at
a
myself.
you need, like, no offense for what I'm about to say, but you need
I get it.
you need a streaming for dummies book.
I do, but you know what? I'm learning every time I come on. So thank you,
Yeah,
thank you, thank you for your
I can.
patience.
Yeah, you yeah, I guess you're learning, but like every single time there's an audio issue, it's like your Achilles heel is like connectivity to Bluetooth.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the Bluetooth. I can hear you fine on my speakerphone. Oh my God. I don't know. I just, my mom says this a lot. She's like, I got to an age where technology, I just didn't want to learn anymore. And I hate to say, oh, I'm turning out like my mom, but honestly, I streamed once, in my bedroom, in another state, where everybody was making fun of I was pointing and not getting the mirroring effect. You know that one.
Was that OnlyFans or?
I was on with Vaughn and Solar, and somebody got pissed off because Todd got real mad at me because I was arguing with Solar, and John was having a discussion with his soon to be ex-wife, and Solar, Marshall, and I were yelling at each other about stuff. And Todd was like, "Just shut the fuck up! You ruined it." And I'm like, "Oh to God," I really didn't care much about it, but
Wait. Are you saying you got scolded by Todd?
yeah.
Oh, I'd
Well,
love
he
to
just
see that.
said,
That'd be
"Shut the
funny.
fuck up! You ruined it," and I kind of did. I mean, I learned. We should have been listening to what John was trying to get that Muslim lady to get on or say something, and Dan and I were arguing because I was legit worried about him and said I had heard he was living under a bridge, and he took it wrong, like, as in, like, I kind of thought it was a joke, but he took it really offensive. But We're okay now. It was a long time ago.
Wow,
I hope.
you always have these little dramas where there's some miscommunication on your side.
Yeah, I know. I'm misrepresented a lot, but inside I always mean well. And it's the truth.
You should make Noam a moderator.
Okay. If I can figure it out.
Oh, good God. Maybe that's for another time.
No. I'll figure it out. Speaking spells, my jam. Yeah, she deserves it. She's been patient and I've been patient and we made it. I'm trying to figure out how to get her in. For layout, settings.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Just do it another time. No one wants to hear you read through menus of settings and shit. Dead air. You back?
Yes.
All right, that was an uncomfortable silence for a while. What went wrong?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
You all good now?
Yeah, I'm all good. But I still don't see when I click on paranormal's picture, it says delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user and delete or star comment. That's it.
All right. Well, I'm not sure. You don't have to worry about it right now.
Well, she has one digitally, and so we'll figure it out. No.
Yeah. So anyway, when do you think we'll be hearing from Von again?
Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, uh, I don't know. Maybe we should start an online poll. You like polls so much, so how many people think maybe he's dead? How many people think that he's trolling us? How many think that he is in California, Wyoming, Oregon, Washington, uh, trying to. I know Mrs. Parker, Miss or Mrs. Parker would not. I know she has a Mister, but I forget her handle. By the way, did she ever go topless? Because I heard she did.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've heard her tits are out there, but I don't know.
Oh, well, she was always so fun, and I kind of miss her. And I don't know if she still streams or not. But she used to have this funny show on Sundays about sex. I always got a
Oh
kick
god.
out of it.
Oh god. Yeah, I
No,
bet. I bet.
it was funny. She's a pretty funny lady. I always liked her.
Yeah. Well, would you do a stream with Miss Parker?
With who?
Would you do a stream with her?
Miss Parker? Yeah. I would do a
And
stream with about anybody, really.
oh
I
wow.
mean,
Yeah.
you've taught me so much, Nate. I mean, nothing bugs me anymore. That whole thing about me telling you I've had enough, and you're like, oh my god, I was so not even bugged at all.
Sorry, what was that last thing you said? I couldn't hear.
I was not bothered at all in the Discord chat.
By what? What
I don't
happened?
even remember now, but
Oh,
you're like, oh my god, and you totally believed it, and it was me trolling you back.
whatever.
You'll see it later, or I'll have to remind you. But I mean, you're the number one worst online hater I have ever had in my life. Yet you've also taught me the most, which is don't give a shit what anybody says. So I try to always remember that.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
Anyway,
say I'm a hater. I'm like a fan, really.
you're definitely one of a kind.
Yeah, I'm something.
Something else. Beep 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 and beep. But you're okay sometimes, I guess.
How many years have you hated Australians?
How many years have I what?
How many years have you been anti-Australian?
Into I don't have anything to do with Australia.
Exactly. Why are you
Right.
like that? Why
I
do you
don't
like
know.
like
I
that?
just never. Well, I had a best friend from high school to take his honeymoon there, and he said it was god awful. And I said,
Oh
well,
my
you
god.
guys were the dumb shits that went off the path and got into something you shouldn't have. And it's true. They were on a path on some hill in Sydney, and the signs were posted, and they wanted to go in deeper and take photos because he was a big photographer dude, and um,
Oh yeah.
they got some kind of a mookabuka tree or whatever you called it,
Mm-hmm.
and they looked horrific. And I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Of course, I didn't laugh to them. I'm like, oh no, how sorry. You idiot.
That's what they deserve for going to Australia, right? They should have went to Mexico or something. Cancun.
I don't know. My parents got held hostage in Mexico. True story.
What would you think if I crowdfunded a trip for you to Mexico?
In Mexico? Why would you want to?
Have you heard of Merida?
You have what?
Have you heard of a place in Mexico called Merida?
Murder?
I think it's Merida.
No. I know Cabo San Lucas is nice. Tijuana, you can buy all kinds of weird pills and stuff, but I don't know. Why would you want
You know,
to?
you know the region, the Yucatan region.
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, um, like, what would you think if a whole bunch of people from THN said, "All right, look, we've been mucking around with Jess, a bit. Let's do something nice for her," and we crowdfunded a trip to a health resort in Mexico.
I'd probably go.
You wouldn't be suspicious?
Well, it depends on who was doing it.
It would be me.
You?
Yes, me.
I don't think I would travel internationally with you to Mexico because
No, I
Mexico
wouldn't.
is
Whoa. I wouldn't be there.
oh
I would organize. I would organize it remotely.
oh yeah,
You'd fly
right. Hell
You'd
no.
fly. You'd fly solo, and you'd arrive at a resort.
Hell no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
I'm talking. We're going to throw in a facelift. Not that you need it. Not that you need it, but a facelift.
Thanks a
You don't need it.
lot.
No. You don't need it. I'm just saying, like, we'll just throw one in, and
How
maybe
rude.
even a Brazilian butt lift, BBL.
A Brazilian wax?
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, a butt. Oh, I'd love to have a big butt. I would.
All right. Now we're talking. I'll take away the facelift because you don't need it.
Well,
And
actually, I kind of do. I've been noticing that, like, if I eat chips and stuff, it gets worse. But I don't really like it. And my cousin Kai, I just went to her birthday the other day. She goes, "This is how you take selfies." And she looked up, and I'm like, "Oh my God, that's good." And then I thought, no, it's because I'm getting old. And you said, yeah, I am old. I'm old. I'm an old lady. That's what we were fighting. That's what I acted like it was just so awful what you were saying. That I was just old and just decrepit.
oh,
Needed
whoa!
needed
I
put
didn't
in
say.
a home. All on Discord.
Okay. Yeah, I did say the home part. But
You did
besides
that.
that, you said you're old. I was just agreeing. I
I
always believe
agreed, but I
rumors.
was trolling you. I see. I know that.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
that's
old
very
is
cool.
like 80, 90. I don't feel.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't even know. You're so old that you didn't even know you're old. Jesus
Yeah, I don't
Christ.
even know I'm old because I don't really feel old. I mean, sometimes
Oh,
I do. Like, if I sit for a long time and get up, I'm like, oh my God, I'm, my left leg's kind of stiff. But that's about it.
well, Von doesn't feel old either. If it makes you feel any better.
Oh my God, Vaughn can hardly walk. I don't even know how he empties the.
Oh, you almost said it.
No, I didn't. No, I was
You
thinking
almost said
about
it.
Rev. I'm sorry. I was thinking about somebody
Yeah.
else. Rev doesn't even have to do. Uh, uh.
Would you insert a catheter for Von if there's an emergency in a professional setting?
Would I have a what?
It, if you're in a professional role at work, would you
Uh-huh.
insert a catheter for Von?
Probably not. I'd have to say that I'd need to have a colleague help me because of personal conflict of interest. Like, I know this person, and so this would be too personal, and that's how I would clinically get legally off the hook for that because I am
Oh
trained
wow,
medically.
you're
Yeah.
you're that afraid of on stick.
Yeah. Well, not oversight, but I would be able to get out of that. And I don't do bed baths and butt wipes either. That's for CNAs. I'm a CCMA. There's a difference.
Um,
But anyway,
would you be open to crowdfunding supporting you get that training?
supporting what training?
Would you be interested in an angel investor that would invest in having you trained to do catheter work?
What kind of work?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's all good.
No, tell me, tell
Anyway,
me. Sometimes I don't know if it's me or if it's your accent, or I don't know, or we're on a different subject.
or we're on. Yeah. Well, I was just saying, what would you say
Yeah.
if an angel investor put their hand up to have you trained on the insertion of a catheter
Oh,
so that you could
that's what I
look after
thought.
Tom?
That's what I thought you said. I had to hear it twice. You are out of your mind. Oh God.
So that's a maybe.
No. Do you know how much money it would take me to have to do something like that? A
No, I don't.
lot.
I'd love to. Well, okay. Let's get a number.
It'd have to be upwards of.
$5.
No, I'm thinking about $100,000 cash.
All right.
So
It's okay. $100,000 cash, so there's no tax. American currency, and you'd be absolutely willing to insert something into Von Helton's penis, basically, right?
in a hospital setting, and you can't just
Yeah.
home do it. You have to, to do it legally.
Yeah. Well, I'll buy the uniform. I'll rent the room.
Wow. Talk about getting out my little hidden owl. With
I'm
the
an
camera
entrepreneur.
in it. I
Oh,
got these. Did I show you my little owls?
I don't know, but don't turn your camera on.
No, I'm not gonna. Why did you say it like that?
Like what?
But don't turn your camera on.
Hey, that's just my accent. Sorry.
Oh, it was like, jeez. Okay. Anyway, nope. I got two little black owls. Not the hooting one that I love, but that solar generated one I showed you.
Not really, but go on.
Oh, well, I have three owls. I have a solar generated owl that goes by movement, and it freaks people out because it's in the
Oh yeah,
mudroom.
I've seen them.
Yeah, they're
Is it
kind of
like
dumb.
it's like
Hmm.
a statue thing? It's a statue thing triggered by movement and it hoots when you go past it or
Yeah,
something.
but
Or
the hoot doesn't even sound like an owl.
yeah,
But it scares people when they
Chinese.
walk in, and that's what I like about it. It's
Does it
dramatic.
sound? Does it sound like? Does it sound like a Chinese owl?
I don't know what a Chinese owl is, but if the owls in China are like that, they all need killed because we have real owls around here.
Oh wow, wow.
Yeah, they shred
So
cats up though. It's really sad.
Did you know there's owls in like nearly every country, and they don't
They
all sound the
are.
same?
They're in every country.
I think so, and they don't all sound the same. Did you consider that?
I did not. Well, I knew that there were different ones, a couple different ones, but I've always basically studied, like in field biology, like the Pacific Northwest sounds. We had to learn each bird by sound, and I loved that class so much. I thought, oh, this is what I want to do.
Meanwhile, you want every Chinese owl exterminated because it doesn't sound nice to you. Ouch.
Yeah, well, I don't like the sound that comes out of that owl because it doesn't sound like an owl. But I'm gonna Google what a Chinese owl sounds like, just out of curiosity.
Can I ask you? Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Did I what?
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Do I let them hump? My God, they're
Oh my
men. They're both boys and baby. One's a baby. Like, you are so weird. um, Actually,
Jess,
Jasper
Jess.
started humping my leg. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I called the vet and said, I feel really weird. What do I do? She goes, well, we can fix him now, but we really suggest not. And I said, well, when can you? And what do I do? And she said, divert them with toys or put them in their kennel for a few minutes and say no, or, you know, go for a
Peanut
walk.
butter. Mm-hmm.
But they also said 6 months is too early. And I don't know about that.
It depends on the breed. Like for my dog, it was 18 months because it was like just a larger dog.
Oh, that reminds me, Nate, about Rusty. I had a picture of Jasper. Excuse me, Nate. And it scanned the picture and it said, this is a Bornsky. And I'm like, what the hell is a Bornsky? You know, and I read on, or it reads on, and it says, your dog is a mixture of a border collie and a classic Siberian husky / Malamute.
Oh my
And
god, that's not good. That is not good.
I know, because you know what I
Oh
went
my
on
god.
to read about them, that they need
Oh my god.
mental agility, pole jumping, pole weaving. They need to push heavy volleyballs full of sand. They need to walk and run 5 miles a day, and they need to do all this stuff. And I'm going, oh, what am I gonna do? Because I don't think at this point he's too old to get a treadmill, and I'm not gonna run 5 miles a day. Hell no. I'll bike, and if he's good enough on the leash, I'll try that, but I won't run 5 miles a day. And they said you
No, we,
can't just play fetch it for 15 minutes because it actually destroys their memory, because they need to have not just physical but mental agility
oh my
developing,
god.
or they
I'm worried
become
that.
destructive and aggressive and
Oh yeah.
menacing. I'm
This dog is.
royally screwed.
Yeah. I thought so. As soon as I saw it was a mix of a collie, a border collie, I was like, oh my god, like, yeah,
I
why would you pick a
know.
dog? Why would you pick an active dog like that?
Well, because he's beautiful and I love him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's at university for 2 weeks. And
Yeah.
then I go with him then thereafter 3 times a week, because, he's gonna learn how to behave there. I don't want him to come home and go, "Oh, I remember here being where I can do what I want," you know? So I gotta pick up with not
Yeah, yeah.
inpatient, but intensive outpatient with him.
Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah. Do you have any plans to go to a nursing home? Someone just emailed me.
Why in the world? You see, that's just somebody being dumb. Like, that would be old weather guy saying, "Oh, you're in your home, not an assisted living home." It's just so dumb. Like, why would
Well,
I
there was
go to a
another.
nursing home?
Well, that's not quite what I was hearing. I was hearing that you weren't just in nursing home; that you had carers come out to your place all the time, like Shane. Not that you're fat, like, but that you
That.
had. No, no, I'm not saying you're fat, but
Uh-huh.
what, but what I was hearing was that you had people coming to your home to look after you.
Who said that?
Well, like anonymous email, so like so take it with a pinch of
Well,
salt.
they're full of shit. You tell me or show me receipts of that, and we could debunk it right away. That's funny. That's why I
Well,
leave the house every day. That's why I do what I do every day, right?
yeah, but what they would tell, this is just what they're telling me. They're telling me that you have a carer come out and drive you out other places. That's how you get around.
Doing what?
Doing whatever you need to do. Go to the bank, go to the doctor, whatever.
Huh? I go to the doctors. Matter of fact, I have to go
I
to the
know.
doctor tomorrow morning, and I drive me, myself, and I.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying it's true.
Well, yeah,
Like
that's
people
just
say,
wild.
people say you're drunk, but I always say, and there's no way.
There's no way I would be that
Yeah,
foolish. Do you know how
and I'm not
far
even.
it's taken me to come back from 15% kidney function to stage 2? That was at stage 5. And people don't understand the concept of, yes, you can reverse kidney disease. Yes, I was at stage 5A, but now I'm just barely between 2C and the end of 3A. So probably next visit
Yeah,
will be 2C. And
exactly.
everybody's kidneys deteriorate over the years,
Yeah,
believe it or not.
exactly. Of
Yeah.
course. Like that's what I always said. I said, look, guys, she's so old that of course the kidneys are struggling. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Right. And that's just wild that somebody's coming out to my house to take care of me. It's funny.
At first, I kind of believed it. Like I'll be honest, but then I thought, nah. I said, how would you even know? Like, because it's like private medical stuff. Like, how could you even know that? You
What
know what I
would
mean?
they be doing? No, I don't get it. Like, I mop my floor 3 freaking times a day because the dang mud of the dogs coming in and out. I've got to figure something out. I don't like all the mud all over the floor.
Are
It's
you
like,
saying Are you saying you could use a little bit of help?
uh, if I could have a housekeeper, oh my God, I'd love one. Because that's, I'm not that rolling in the dough. I've got expenses, a lot of expenses,
Yeah.
taxes, and
Well, and also, I guess like housekeepers got more expensive since Trump kicked out all the Mexican ladies.
Mexican ladies. Oh, uh, I don't, I don't know about Trump. What's Trump's it's done. I don't.
Oh no, I just mean it's so much harder to get a cheap house made now that with all the ice stuff. Like if I was trying to get it, yeah, it'd be like better if like you get yourself like a nice little legal immigrant and like just have them and keep them in the shed. But you know,
have who in the shed?
some like illegal immigrant, like a Somali or a MS-13.
Nah, you and your Somali pictures, you're so weird.
Well, I don't know much. I don't know much about America, but I do follow this one guy called FJ, and that's where I get most of my political takes from.
Seriously?
Yeah. He's been an American longer than anyone else I know.
Really?
Well, yeah. Are you older than
You
FJ?
talk to everybody every Thursday night from mostly all American-born people. I don't know what you're talking about.
But I only get my political information from Father J. Like, I'm not an idiot.
Oh, I don't think you're an idiot, but I just don't go to the politics because all I know is that my mom's boyfriend is jumping up and down in glee because he has a lot of stocks and bonds and investments, and he is making bank. And my mom's begging him to stop while you're ahead. And he's saying, "Oh my God, it's going straight up." He showed me the graph, actually.
Oh my God, that's straight up, straight to the moon.
No, really, it literally is going straight up. So,
hell yeah.
I don't know. All I know is that I don't know. I know I'm fine.
What would you say if I said I got evidence that Father J was involved in Pearl Harbor?
I'd giggle. Hello?
What do you think about Israel?
I always considered it the Holy Land, and
oh my God,
I kind of
gross.
Huh?
I said gross, but go on.
I think Benjamin Netanyahu went nutty at one point and wrecked it, and now I have no idea what's going on, and I think it's all fuckery. I don't even really like to talk about it.
Oh wow. Okay. Did you ever like to watch 90210?
Yes.
Oh wow. How did I guess?
Well, because every girl my age who lived in the Willamette Valley did. The Valley Girls, rather.
Oh my God. What about Melrose Place? What about Melrose Place?
I did like it, yes. Heather Locklear and all of them.
Oh my God, she's the greatest.
What?
She's
Not back
great.
then. I loved those shows. I did.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah, by the way, thanks for the good heads up on the movie review. That was one of the most boring previews I've ever seen about Dread. I thought it looked like it was made for teenage boys, to be honest. If that was made by Marvel, boo on Marvel. That was awful. My God.
Was it made by Marvel?
I don't know. I just asked you, or basically thought it out loud. if it was made by
Oh,
Marvel,
right. Yeah. I'm with
then
you.
boo on Marvel, because I was like, there's no way in hell I can watch that.
Well, I don't know if it's made by Marvel or not, but whatever.
I like Marvel. But I did like your little thing you said, I am God. I thought that was funny.
Huh?
You did a little GIF in Discord one night. You used Dread's face saying, I am God, and it made me laugh.
Okay,
That's all.
cool. Wow.
What? I'm not allowed to
Have you
laugh.
have you spent most of your life in the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah? How did you tell?
Would you say you're like? Do you know much about New York?
I'd say I think it's a rat race, and I have absolutely no desire to ever go visit it or run around like a bunch of freaks. It's just way too many people. I have often though wondered about eating a real slice of pizza from New York, but
Oh
that'd be
yeah, for sure.
yeah, that'd be cool, but not worth a trip all the way over there unless it was free. And I had a really great suite, and it wasn't for very long.
Okay, so what would you say if I said I could crowdfund that?
Well, if you crowdfunded it, you'd have to be there because I'm not going there without you.
I'm not willing to go there.
Well, then I'm not either.
I'm not allowed in America
Well, why not?
because I I'm on a list of do not let into America.
Charles, you're so full of it. You already told me you lived in America, unless you lie all the time, it seems.
What would you say if I told you I was in New Zealand right now?
I've read that, and I've also read you're in England, and I've also read, but I don't know. I feel like the Aussie thing. I just don't even know
I
enough to
prefer
know.
my favorite part of America is Hawaii. Let's just say that.
Mine too. At least we can agree on that. Too bad the cost of living is so screwed. My dad used to tell me, Jess, if I make it out alive, we're gonna make it. We're gonna live on the Kona coast, and we're gonna live our days out in heaven. And I said, okay.
What would you say if I told you I was going to interview your sister?
If you were what?
Would you be upset with me if I had a plan to interview your sister?
Yeah, I would.
Would you get over it?
No, we don't even know where she is. How the hell do you know where she is?
Would you believe I'm better at searching for people on the internet than you are?
You cut out that time. Would you believe what?
Sorry. Would you believe that I might be better at finding someone on the internet than you are?
Probably. And if you
Well, there
are
you go.
fucking with her, then I don't want you to because she's in hot water over here.
What if I love getting in hot water?
Well, then I would have to distance myself from you because that's an
Ouch!
area that.
Ouch! Ouch!
Well, no, I'm not joking around. That's absolutely not cool. She has sent out friend requests to all my friends on Facebook and done weird shit and she's on drugs, and I'm really pissed at her for her negligence of my own mother, and I don't want to get into it, but if you contact my sister, I guarantee you I will never talk to you again.
Is that a promise or?
That's a promise. And she's been married so many times, I don't know how you'd know, but whatever.
Well, if she's been married so many times before, one more time wouldn't be a problem, would it?
I don't know. Why are you asking about my sister? She's not really even. I mean, we shared the same mom, but she was not a part of my life growing up.
But you still consider her like a sister, right?
Not really. We do not get along well. I'm sorry. You know, all the
Now,
deaths and stuff in my family, all the hardships, and guess who was never part of any of it? Who ran away and did drugs instead. So,
well, what if my goal was to reunite two sisters? Is that wrong?
I think that you'd be overstepping your boundaries.
Well, then what are my boundaries?
You have none when it comes to my family.
Let's go.
No, we don't.
All right. Would you be offended if I was dating your sister?
If you were what?
If just say just by pure coincidence, not intentional, if it just so happened that I was dating your sister.
Well, first of all, I don't think you'd find her attractive at all. And she's older than me too. And if you think I'm old, go ahead and just be a granny hopper or whatever. If you think I'm so old, be one
I
of
laugh
those
so
men
much.
that go
That's funny.
sneaks into old ladies' houses and ties them up in pantyhose and fucks them and kills them.
holy,
That's so
holy
gross.
shit! Yeah, holy shit! That escalated quickly. All I wanted to do was go on a date with your sister, and I ended up tying up and raping grannies. Holy shit!
Well, it's because I watch these true crime shows, and there's literally men that break into old ladies' houses and rape them. Like, what? You're that hard up? You can't go get a prostitute in some inner city area? Like, jeez, man. That's a level of disgust. I think you should probably not have sex after you're 80. It might kill you or something. I don't know. What if you, what,
Damn,
can you even? I mean, I don't even know. I haven't thought about it. It's
damn, you're
too
running out of good. You're running out of good years.
I wouldn't know. I think when you get older like that, it's more like you love them and that's it. And
Yeah,
like
boring.
you kiss, like henpeck and hold each other's hands and stuff. And I
Yeah,
can't imagine it being like an erotica thing.
I think once you get over, say, I don't know, 52, yeah, it's pretty much over, and it's more like you just got to find somebody who can put up with you.
Best friends, like.
Yeah, definitely. So basically, Jess, you run out of time. It's over.
Oh well. I'll see you later while I go buzz my friend.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You're funny.
You're funny. I wish we could have like a once a week show because looks like only 5 people are watching, and if we could have a real topic, but just shooting the shit with you is obviously not very enticing to the
Oh,
masses.
I like how you put the failure of your own personal live stream on me.
No, I said we. We
Yeah.
obviously aren't drawing in the crowd. So they probably gave up after my faulty audio stuff and thought, well,
Yeah.
no.
An hour of failure can put people off.
That's funny. It was. It's a long time. But at least now I know.
It's just another standard Jess disaster stream. Nothing to see here.
Oh my god, that was so funny. That and Nate forever and a day. You have stars in heaven, if there is one. I think there is one, but you have stars in heaven for me not noticing the hairy leg and I wasn't even really paying attention as it was on my cell phone and I was distracted. I don't know. I think I may have had guests here even, but I remember laying in bed in the dark, trying to go to sleep, thinking, "Oh my god, I got to see a doctor." But that's terrible. There's hair running down my wrist. Like, why did I not see that? I can see. I'm not blind. Like, I can see. Yeah, I have to wear readers when I'm doing anything up close, but that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life when the next day I woke up in a dead panic because I was like, I've got issues. I got to get into a doctor. This is bad. So I went back and I looked at the photos and I actually blew them up. And I swear to God, I laughed so hard and for so long. It was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen in my life. Because I actually was defending it. Because I thought a lot of women don't shave their legs every single day during the winter. Didn't see that.
But
That was
you were
funny.
you were hairier than an Italian man, to be honest.
My God. Can you imagine if a woman had that problem? It'd have to be waxed like once every other 3 days. Her whole entire body.
Must be costing you a fortune.
Oh, no, they might have to go deeper into laser removal or something. That's just. I am so glad you can barely see. Like sometimes when I do my makeup and I look real close into my makeup mirror, I see tiny little like blonde hairs on my cheek, and that's normal. But no,
What about wrinkles and crow's feet?
I do see some. Yeah, I see some
Oh my
because
god!
I do. I see a few on.
How old do you feel, Jess?
Um, Depending on the day,
Yeah,
and
on a
is
good
it
day. On a good
mentally
day.
or physically? Because
Uh,
there's
on the best day of the month.
on the best day of the month, I feel like I'm 43, 44.
Interesting. And do you attribute that to diet or?
When I juice wheatgrass, I really start feeling good. I get supercharged, and also depending on whether or not I make espresso is a big factor in my day.
You know what I think you really need?
What?
Adderall.
No,
Yes, Adderall.
no, that's speed, babe.
Yes,
That's
yes,
speed. Not
yes,
into it.
Adderall. Come
No,
on,
no.
just a tip. Come on.
No, I'm telling you no.
Well, what if I was willing to send it to you for free from Mexico?
I would say that you're committing a felony. I don't want you to get in trouble with the law, so don't.
What if I told you American felonies don't bother me in Australia?
That what? Chinese what?
What if I told you that a felony charge in America doesn't bother me when I'm not in America?
Well, I would say you're wasting your time because I don't want to be on stimulants or downers or uppers or anything. I like how I am normally because I like
Okay.
to be more in control of my life. And I tried Adderall. A friend of mine who lives around me that I'm not friends with anymore, like 7 years ago, said, "Here, try one of these," and I was bouncing off the walls, and she was too. And I know enough about drugs that if you really have ADHD or ADD and you take an Adderall or a Ritalin, slow or fast acting, it's supposed to calm you down. If you don't have it, it's like speed. And that's what I felt. I felt like I was on speed. And yeah, I had fun, but I realized, that's not going to be good, for me to be on something that messes with my mental
Oh no.
neurotransmitters. And
Well, what if I told you I could get you Adderall that came off a public airport bathroom floor?
I told you that because maybe 20 years ago, I would taste like a tad bit of it because I had tried it back in high school, and I might try a little bit of it, but that was 20 years ago. Now with fentanyl and all that, hell no.
Jess. No one believes you were in high school 20 years ago.
Huh?
No
Nobody
one
believes.
no one would believe that you were in 20 years ago you were in high school.
No, you misheard me. I said I had tried. Oh, it wasn't cocaine, it was heroin. Um, I was thinking cocaine again, my bad. Yeah, you fuck with me. Yeah, I thought he had said cocaine, a bag of cocaine. I don't know about heroin, so that's different. Um, But I had tried some cocaine in high school and thought, "Oh my god, I feel so beautiful and radiant." And no, really, I felt like I was the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world. I really felt that way. And
Were you the hottest girl in your high school or?
I was very, very, very well liked in high school by the boys, yeah. But I wouldn't say the hottest. But I could have anybody I wanted, that was for sure.
All right. Well, it sounds like top five at least.
I'd Well, our graduating class was 3,000, so I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna say if I took a little piece of paper, like, and didn't make it a spit wad, but just like make it a little wad, and I would toss it over to irritate a boy that I like, he'd be my boyfriend like within 30 minutes.
Oh,
Or if I
damn.
left my phone number on somebody's windshield, we'd be going to prom. So
Holy shit. So
yeah,
you're
I was
bank,
really pretty in high school. I was.
and when would you say that declined?
Well, probably the big hit. I noticed.
The big hit. 30?
Yeah, the big hit. I noticed about 7 years ago when I found out when I was diagnosed with the kidney disease, because when I moved here because of that, I was at my prime weight. I was perfect. And then COVID hit and I got kind of fat, not like rotund, but fatter, more juicy, like fatty fat, like a tummy, like one of those things you bob in the water with. What are they called? Those rings? Like, don't like that. In
Is it
an
called?
inner tube,
Did you
like
have a muffin top?
a muffin top, yeah. And I don't like
Holy
that.
shit!
Like
Holy
love
shit! Not
handles,
a
guys.
muffin. Oh my god! A
I
muffin top and
have
love handles.
I do. I have a
Holy
little
shit!
one. I do. And guys say they
Oh, it's
like
over.
love. Guys say they like them. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
whatever. I
they
I
just say
don't
that.
get it.
They just say that because it's like pizza. Like even bad pizza, it's still pizza. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't like it. But I try to
yeah,
work
yeah,
on my yoga ball. It's just you've seen
yeah.
you've seen me.
I haven't seen that much, but there's only so
Well,
much a yoga ball can do. There's only so much.
golly, you're rough. Well, if you're not happy with that last photo I sent you, then you might as well just write me off as a friend then, because if you're gonna judge me on my little muffin top love handles, then I guess I have to go cry in a
Well,
pillow.
but pretty much, I just follow like Von's teachings. I'm in freedom religion.
Okay, well, you could be free to hate my old lady body if you want.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a hater. I'm more of a naysayer.
I'm a straight up troll, but I'm undercover nice, so watch out.
Well, if that's what you like,
No, I'm
I
actually
think it's
too
fine.
nice to be involved in this nonsense.
Oh yeah, you're just so innocent.
I am.
Just an innocent wallflower.
Well, uh, I did have a run-in, a rough patch, so to speak, that you're all too familiar with, but I've rebounded quite well and trying to um just keep it day to day, make the best of every day. And I don't know where the name Prince came from. I think it was
England.
Lawler's or somebody uh said Prince or something. And all of a sudden
Well,
out of my mouth, it was like, well, Prince. Because I've been thinking of names, and I don't know
yeah.
what to think. Mom thinks Jupiter, but what if he
Don't
dies?
name it Nate Senior.
And name it what? Naysayer?
Nate Senior.
Nate Senior? No, that's too cruel to the dog again. What are you doing?
Oh yeah.
How
Well, the
about
dog already.
Higgins?
Oh my God! Like Bogues Higgins or
I don't know.
what? What?
I don't know. I
Oh yeah.
wanted to be gallant and breathtaking. Like, I want him to be a gallant hero name because he's
What
so
about
beautiful.
Trump?
Oh, come on. Come on. This is serious. I really would like some input. Make a poll for me, will ya? A serious one. And I prefer J names because mom would be like, oh, it'd be the 3 J's. And that used to be this truck stop that my grandpa used to take me to every morning.
J Dubs.
No. No. But I think he needs neutered. I think I saw balls, but he's so furry. I don't know. I don't want
Oh
to
really?
feel. Huh?
Yeah, you should be able to see him from the back.
Well, I think maybe he's been fixing. I don't know. It looks awfully bushy. I mean, I took one of those metal um dog brushes,
Yeah.
and oh my god, the hair I got. I'm gonna have to take him to the groomer and get a full blown thing done with the pedicure, manicure, all of it. Just but he's probably gonna have to have whatever that is removed, and then he's gonna have a collar and antibiotics and yada yada. I I really hope he's gonna be okay because he's so beautiful. Did you watch my videos that I posted in
Yeah.
Discord?
Yeah.
I know you don't watch my real ones. You told me that.
Yeah. True.
Anyway,
But anyway,
how is Rusty?
good. I'm more worried about Sharpie. One's gone dark, but no
Oh,
one's talking about Sharpie.
poor Sharpie. Do you spell it with a IE or a Y?
I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Probably IE.
I've been using IE, but I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So today I went and bought him a beautiful red collar and 2 pig ears from the feed store. And I gave him one and he didn't really know what to do with it. And I'm like, look, yum, yum, yum. And he ate it. And the only reason I don't give them cow hooves is 'cause those cow hooves stink. Oh my god. But dogs love them to death. You know, and
Yeah,
they
I
You do?
use water buffalo hoof.
Water buffalo?
Yeah, it's like what's water buffalo or
Oh.
goat hoof.
Oh.
But yeah, more water buffalo because they're big.
Yeah, they like them, but they stink, huh?
I haven't had any problem with them stinking. They're cured. They're dried and cured. I don't know if yours are different.
Yeah, they are. The cow hooves just reek. I mean, it's so gross. But they love them. So I have a really super sensitive sniffer. So, mom's like, "Oh my God, you're like a bloodhound." Like, what's that? What's that? I smell that. What? It's like, I don't know. But
Okay.
the pig ears, but he ate it like within a second,
Yeah,
and
people
that's
say
fine.
people say the pig ears are bad for them, but I'm just not. I'm not sure what the deal is.
Yeah, I think rawide's worse, but
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't use either of them, so I haven't had to really worry about it.
well, if you're feeding toenail clippings from a hoofed animal, you'd think it would be one or the other, or I mean the same.
Well, the ones I'm using don't smell, so I don't know what the deal is with yours.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to Google that later.
That
I
might
don't
be
want to
just
hurt my
your.
animals. I haven't, to be honest with you, we haven't done cow hooves for, oh my gosh, it's been forever. I had almost forgotten about those because I saw the pig ears today. And thought, oh, I'll get him two for $1. And then I got 2 bales of straw. And I said, I need 2 bales of hay. And he goes, well, what are you feeding? 2 bales isn't going to be a lot. I said, I'm not feeding him for anything. I felt so dumb. I'm like a city mouse living in the country mouse world sometimes, and
So
I forget.
you needed straw, not hay. Is that what happened?
Yeah, he's like, he figured it out and helped me, but there for a minute, I was thinking, oh my God,
Did you have a carer with you?
a terror, like as
Yeah,
in helping me load them.
as in like helping you during the day, like with your daily tasks. They might have been able to help the person
A
understand.
caregiver? You got to quit with that.
Exactly.
That's just stupid. Enough already. Yeah, they were heavy, and I wish I did have a nice, big, tall, strong man to toss those in there. Because those things were
That,
freaking heavy. I
it,
almost thought I was going to die.
that sounds very dramatic. Now, Jess, could you state for the record what your minimum height is to date you?
My minimum what?
Your minimum height, like like when you go on a ride at.
Oh, heights, yeah. I think I've told you this before, and I'll say it again. My dad was 5'7". My first and only true love was also 5'7", and to me, they were 10 feet tall. But as a rule, I have always had tall boyfriends, and it's not because I have made that my criteria. It's just for some reason, like I think I was in a live stream with Katie, so it was public. Nothing private's being disclosed, and she's like, "No, I must have a tall boyfriend. I need." Well, she's 5 foot, you know, so every man's gonna be tall, but she says I actually have to have him be tall, and which is her right, and I completely respect her. But me as 5'6", it doesn't matter. It's how you treat a person is what matters. And if you're good to me, I'll be good to you. That's always been how it is.
So you would accept a short king?
Yeah. If he was loving and nurturing and nice and pleasant,
Rich.
no, nuh-uh. That's a highly. I don't know who ever started that, but my mouth is dry. Hold on. Mm. No. I don't just let people come live off of me, but I expect like at least 50-50, like any other regular couple. Unless you were doing work on my property and during that time, it was equivalent to, there's all kinds of different hypotheses out there. But
I understand. I get you.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I don't run a flop house for people or any rentals. They have to
Oh
pay.
no, I wasn't suggesting that. I was thinking more
I
like,
know.
have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that movie Kingpin?
Kingpin?
Have you ever seen it?
You know I have. We've laughed about that many times.
Well, I was thinking maybe you were like the landlord in that.
Ew, knock it off. That's so nasty, but I swear to God. That's like the funniest part of the whole movie. I think he pukes afterwards. I'm not quite sure. But that and Bill Murray's comb over flopping. I mean, it was just so funny. I think that might be my all-time most favorite funny movie.
I think I might Photoshop your face onto that landlord lady.
You better not. Actually, you know what? Do it. I think sometimes some of your best work is funny, but sometimes it's like, I don't know. I did.
Too old, too fat.
No, like I didn't like the Jedi one. You made me look like what they
I
do to
love that
Rev
one.
and
I love that one.
Shani. Uh, what they do to Rev and Shani, like that kind of stuff.
The Jedi one's so funny.
Yeah, the Jedi one would be funny if it resembled me a little bit. It made me look like a deplorable, non-bathing troll that
Karen?
came out of a hole in the ground.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you do love it. You love making fun of me relentlessly.
I also like that one, the 90 Day Fiance one.
Where I say please, no thank you to the brain.
No, I like that one too, but there's a 90 Day Fiance one.
Oh, yeah. Where I'm wearing a muumuu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know what a muumuu really was. I thought maybe it was like a hanging tent type thing, but
after you worked out what a muumuu was, did you realize you already had some?
no, I don't have muumuus. I have
Okay, they might be more
dresses.
they might be more comfortable.
You're just nonstop.
What was that?
You're nonstop.
I'm just having a conversation.
I know, a conversation at my expense. But you know what? Whatever. If you get your jollies poking fun at me, then whatever. I don't care. I'm a big kid now. What's that little story? That little song?
Is it like a commercial or a TV
Some kind
advert?
of a commercial where I'm a big kid now. It's not coming to me at the moment. Probably my dementia setting in because I'm so old. Oh.
I would not be surprised. I didn't want to bring it up. But
I've told you about why I have some memory issues. If you want me to repeat it again, I will. I don't feel like it.
no, I'm not really into it.
All right. Oh, yeah, it's like pull-ups for toddlers. Something about
Like,
I'm a big kid now. Like,
oh, yeah, that's right. So kind of like
yeah.
depends.
And now I don't even remember what that was correlated to. Oh, about you hurling insults at me. I'm a big
Oh,
kid
yeah.
now.
Do you wear Depends at all, or
No, but
no?
I'm a big kid now as far as you can't get under my skin because you have been
Oh,
the worst of the worst. You've already called me every horrible, awful name in the world, so you can't possibly go any lower. So,
wow.
therefore,
Is that a challenge?
no, I'm just saying that um you've already gone as low as you can possibly go. There's really nothing more you can do.
Damn, I've already reached the bottom.
You've already been there for so long.
Oh man. Oh, well.
I know. I only get on here just to troll you, really. To
Yeah,
amuse you.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Why would I waste my night with 5 viewers?
I'm not sure. Some attention is better than no attention.
I guess. At least I'm not paying attention to the chat.
Oh, I don't know what you're doing.
Listening to you. Since you bitched and moaned about it. Actually, you and a couple other people.
There was basically a crowd of people begging for you to stream, if I remember correctly.
Well, whatever. I learned, and so now I don't look. And my laptop's down because the
It,
puppy chewed the cord. So if I had my
it,
laptop, I could read the chat. But
well,
I happen to enjoy reading the chat, unlike others. But I've got to be able to learn how to do it both ways.
you talk about, you use the word learn a lot, but I feel like no matter what, the next time you go to stream, you'll have the same audio issues for an hour.
No, I won't this time. No.
I've heard that a few times.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's I got a lot going on, it's true. I work a lot. I don't get a lot of sleep. I'm always got myself into stuff and doing stuff and preparing stuff and making a batch of this or it's constant. And so I don't have all day just to sit around on the internet and live stream hours on end. This is all relatively new. And so, I can just say, "Oh wow, there's the microphone. There's there's speakerphone. Okay, I'll remember that next time." That's all I can do is try. And you guys like to
Yeah, it's just that it's just that how can you have an audio issue every single time? Like every time, it's like a different issue every time, maybe even.
give it another chance. You've been really patient and I appreciate it, but I waited for you for an hour.
Well, I was driving, so
You could have let me know.
I guess I could have.
I guess. And I had my laptop all set up. I was going to do it all right because it's much easier to do on a laptop than a phone. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
totally true.
I can never catch any breaks. I always fuck it up somehow. So be it.
Yeah.
All I can do is say that at least I have it down tonight, and probably I'll never, ever, ever forget the mic again.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I really am sure.
Be positive.
I'm 100% positive I will never forget that. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with all of these earbuds? 'Cause half of them, when I'm on the phone with my friends or family.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
No, seriously. Half the time when I'm on the phone with my friends and family and I've been listening to music or I've had to be quiet because somebody was here, I'll answer the phone and they're like, whoa, what's wrong? And so I'm like, oh, those suck. And I toss them in the pile. And then I just got a brand new pair from Verizon, same problem. Then I went to Walmart and got some new JBLs, same problem.
Okay,
And
I've got
so,
JBL there. They've been pretty good.
you know what?
I've got JBL and they have been pretty good.
JBL, okay, I'll get some JBLs, or as soon as I get the power cord for my laptop, I'll get like a headset or something, a wired one. I mean, I don't even care at that point. I also
Have
have
you
a
thought about
microphone and a light, and I've got lots of other fun stuff too.
becoming a Twitch streamer?
Yeah. I thought
You
about
ever thought about becoming an e-girl?
no,
Ever?
ever.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I did tell J Dubs one time that I had a friend who tried to coerce me into doing what she was doing for her living. And what she was doing for her living was through an agency that talked nasty to men over the phone through their phone system. And you get paid this exorbitant amount of money. And she's like, you should try it. It's called Night Angels or something.
Yeah, and what was it like on your first shift?
Apparently she graduated up so high that then the men just wanted the woman not sexually, just to talk to throughout the day because they were so lonely. So the sex part went away. And so now she gets paid just to talk to lonely men.
And that could have been you.
Well, I said I could never do that because that's just
Wait. You're saying you could never spend any of your time talking to a lonely old man?
No.
Von Helden, ring a bell?
Yeah. And that's exactly why I would not do that.
You're doing it for free already, is what I'm
No,
saying.
I have not. What are you talking about?
You're talking to a lonely old man for free.
A lonely old you?
No, you have been talking to Von Helton, a
Not in
lonely
a
old man.
sexual manner. No way, Jose.
But in a free manner. But it's been free. been doing
And
for
you know
free.
how many times within the last year that's actually really happened? Probably I could count on both hands. If that.
Hey, I'm just saying it happened, and it was for free.
Well, I'd talk to lonely old men for free, but not sexually, because
And
that
how much?
would
Okay, I can work with that. How much would you charge to talk to lonely old men non-sexually?
well, does it have to be lonely and old? Because I'd prefer it if
Yes.
he was hot.
Well, I'm sorry. Not only are they going to be lonely and old, but they're going to be fucking gross.
Ew. I don't I don't want gross.
Well, we already know that you would, for $100,000, you would insert something in Yvonne's penis.
In a clinical that was like almost a joke. That if you're gonna
Almost.
make I was telling you otherwise, really. And when I said that it'd have to be an absorbent amount of money. I think $100,000, I think a lot of people would probably do it. I mean, with surgical gloves and a mask. I mean, all you have to do is oh God, I don't even want to think about it. Please stop.
Well, it's just good to know you've got a price. So now I've just got to work out fundraising.
There isn't gonna be any fundraiser. The only fundraiser that I want is maybe I don't know. A vacation would be nice or a cruise, but nobody's gonna pay for that.
Have you ever thought about going to Thailand?
No.
Have you heard of it?
Have I heard of Thailand?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my favorite food in the world.
Oh, that is such a typical girl response, but yeah. Girls love Thai food.
My aunt is from Thailand, and she's one of my dearest, closest sisters. So.
Oh my God. So you could probably have some contacts in Thailand. Is that fair to say?
Oh, yeah. My uncle, she goes back like twice, sometimes 3 times a year. And when my uncle took her, he took her to like this 5-star hotel that she was unable to go to before she married my uncle, and all of her friends got to see, and it was a great big deal. And
oh yeah, that's true love.
Well, they've been married for almost 20 years, so
exactly.
Very happy too.
So you could easily go to Thailand. You just need a backer.
Sure. And I want to travel with somebody, not by myself.
Okay, well, maybe you could take one of your boyfriends.
Well, the Scottish-Irish trip is kind of on the back burner, and I don't know about it. I mean, it was really laid out, and now business affairs are kind of making it boring for me, so I don't know if I can wait around. I kind of wanted to go before I was in a wheelchair in a nursing home.
Yeah, which is just around the corner, let's be real.
No, really, I wanna go. I wanna see stuff, but chances are a lot of times it doesn't happen in life, and it's okay.
Well, Von's out there seeing the world.
Yeah, the America. I want to
Oh, I
go
didn't think. Oh, like where would you go if you left America?
Scotland, Ireland, because my dad's from there. Um, I'd like to go. And Egypt doesn't really ever, you know. I don't know about Egypt. I'd say like maybe um
What
New
about Syria?
Zealand.
New
No,
Zealand, is that New
yeah,
Zealand? Okay, wow.
yeah, New Zealand because they have hot rugby players from New Zealand. So,
Oh, definitely,
um,
definitely.
yeah. Let's see. Actually, oh, I'd love to see Switzerland and Holland, Amsterdam, see Italy, Greece.
Uh,
Not Greece. No, my uncles went to Greece and said it was filthy.
What
Uh,
about New York?
never.
Never.
No,
Is that just?
never. Not
Is
unless it
that
was so free and so fancy that it was ridiculous. 'Cause I
have
much
you?
prefer Florida.
Oh yeah. Have
So I'm
you
gonna
had
go.
any car? Have you had any car accessories installed recently?
Nope. Last one was purple stars all over my window. Ceiling, roof.
Ceiling inside,
Yeah, and with aroma diffuser coming out. It's really awesome.
out of each star, or
It fits into your where your car lighter is,
oh wow.
and it has long extender cords for all different types of phones, whether it's an Android or an Apple, and you just pull on it and it comes out and locks, and then you unlock it by pulling on it and it whizzes it back in. That's really cool.
Amazing. That sounds quite amazing. So, and
Well,
you've got
I like it.
lights. Your lights are light up inside your cabin, like inside the car, like a teenager, basically.
Like a teenager? I don't know. I like them.
That's so funny.
Hmm. I was gonna put those silly like spinners on my um
Fuck. Are
on
you
the
serious?
wheels where you put the air into the tires, and I was like, no, that's weird.
Oh my god. Oh
No,
my
yeah,
god.
I know. And I do have a strobe strip light for the hood above the headlights, and I was like, no, where those wall. I just thought, and half the time I don't use those night lights, but sometimes I do. It's- Sometimes I'm on long rides home and I like it.
Okay. I didn't think you'd be allowed to even light stuff up like that inside while you're driving.
Yeah, you can, because
Okay, cool.
it really doesn't blind you because it's shooting upwards, so it's not
Yeah.
glaring into the window.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's about as far as I would take it, though. For as far as those stupid like blinking eyes for the headlight, that's crazy. But
Would you ever give? Would you ever give Von Holder money?
give him a what?
Would you send Von Holden $5 if he would go on stream with you?
Um, outright or to purchase something, like have it purchased.
Well, what do you want to purchase? One of his pubes? Like, what do you think you're going to get for $5?
I don't know, gas or dog food. I don't know.
Oh, right. I understand what you're saying. I thought
Yeah.
you meant you wanted to. I thought you meant you wanted to buy something off him. My mistake.
No. I mean, I want to help him, but if you're going to play lottery and you believe that that's going to be how you're going to get out of this mess, then
What if
it's
he
a
rang you? What if he rang you crying?
he would never do that.
If Von Helden showered properly every day, would you consider going on a date with him?
No.
No, not even just one date.
Nope.
Okay. Harsh, but okay.
He likes him young. He likes him yellow.
He told me he would settle for you. That was his exact
He
words.
did not.
Yes, he did. He said he would settle for you. He said he doesn't have
No.
many options. Yeah.
He's not interested in me, I can tell you that.
He has seriously told me that he would settle for you because he's out of options. That's what he told me.
He wants me because he thinks that he can live rent-free in any of my units that are available at this time, which are Zilch.
Pretty much, yeah. You'd have a live-in boyfriend.
No. I did, and then we decided it was too quick, and his business is going and everything, and he's kind of just a friend plus. But I don't know. He says he
What's it
loves
like?
me.
What's it like dating in your 70s?
Funny and fun. Funny and fun.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yep, 70s are the besties.
Hell yeah. I reckon 70 is the new 20.
70s are the besties. We are. We got to grow up to good rock and roll music. Got to appreciate times where you got to ride your bike outside and be home by dark. No cell phones. Play in the mud. Fly over your handlebars on your bike. Play with cars and make little roads in mud.
Oh, yeah. You do heroin off airport bathroom floors.
I didn't know it was heroin. I thought it was cocaine. All I saw was H and a little bag, and I didn't really notice the H as much as a little bag of white powder.
And you're right onto that. You're like, hell yeah, let's go.
What I said was maybe 20 years ago I'd taste it, but anymore now with the fentanyl and stuff, and certain people I know that partake in methamphetamines, it absolutely is the most frightful thing that I can imagine, because one time can be your last time. And you don't want to ever leave your loved ones like that. So you can make all the jokes you want about me being on drugs, but it's just not happening.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the permission.
Now you, on the other hand, you're probably on a cocktail of things.
Hell yeah.
I'll bet.
You need to get on
Cigarettes.
that. You need to get on that Adderall. That's all I know.
Hmm.
Get yourself some Adderall. That's what Roseanne takes. And look
Who?
how she goes. Roseanne.
Who's Roseanne?
Roseanne O'Connor.
Roseanne O'Connor? Like Roseanne. I don't even know who that is. I know who
The
Roseanne
celebrity.
Barr is, but.
Oh yeah, sorry, Roseanne Barr.
Oh, Roseanne Barr? Like the one that left
Yeah.
the U.S.?
Doesn't she only live in Hawaii or something?
Oh, God. What a cop-out pussy bitch. She said she was going to leave the U.S. and then went to Hawaii. Fuck her.
She's like pro-Trump, isn't she?
I don't give a shit. She hates Trump, and I don't like her. Just
You're
because
thinking of
she's
someone
a...
else. You're thinking
Well,
of someone else, surely.
I don't know who you're talking about then. I don't know Roseanne Connor.
Roseanne Barr, no, you're right. I mean Roseanne Barr.
Oh.
And she lives in Hawaii and she loves Trump. And she flops around pistols just like you.
I don't fight for anything, first of all.
Flop around pistols.
So I have
Well, I'm just saying.
I have two pistols, three. Well, I have several, but
Yeah, I'm
I
just
don't
saying you've got that in common.
that I own firearms is bad.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're just like Roseanne Barr.
No, she owns firearms and she's a Democrat. I don't know. I honestly don't keep up on politics. I think an
Rose,
amendment
Rose,
right.
it's a what? Men's thing?
Amendment right. The right to bear arms, the Second Amendment from a
Yeah, I know.
tyrannical government. That's all.
Yeah. You know what? I'm so glad that Jess is there, pistol ready to go against the government. I'm here for it.
I
I'm fucking here
go
for it.
I go to protect myself and if the shit hits the fan, to protect my family. That's it. I
I
don't
can
want to
just
go
see you
down
just,
political roads, so that's why
hell no.
I feel really bad for Father Jay, because I've always really liked him and thought he was nice, and I wish he could just stop it.
Why? What's he doing wrong?
Well, he's just flooding Discord with um political stuff, and I remember when Seth came in and said, "Knock it off, no politics," and I obey, said fine, and like I kind of quit because just out of respect, because it was Sec's server, but apparently Sec doesn't really care, so. I made a
So,
decision a long time ago, though, to disengage because it's too hostile of an environment. And look at all the people that waste all their time on Discord. Like, Dynacat. I don't quite understand that person. Um,
oh,
um,
Dynacat, Captain Strays. Okay, I'm here for it.
it's a man or a woman?
I don't know.
Well, I didn't know either, and so I don't want to be rude, but
It's a man, I think. It's a man.
okay.
Did you think it was a lesbian or?
No, I didn't think anything lesbian or I thought I was thinking more trans, but I don't. I'm sorry, I really don't know anymore, and it's not a like or a dislike thing. I was just saying, why do you come in and spew political stuff, and a whole bunch of people are doing it? It's like, what a waste of a day. It really is. Unless you're gonna
Exactly.
do something about it, then why bring it into Discord? Can't we make it funny again? That's my thing. I just want it to be funny again.
Jess,
What?
if you had to go down a highway, right, and your brakes failed, but there was two rallies. One rally was Black Lives Matter, and the other rally was the Trump rally. Which one would you hit? Are you there?
Hey guys. Hello, hello. Sorry, my phone died. Poor Dinah. I don't dislike Dinah Paranormal. I just don't quite understand why yeah, Roseanne O'Donnell. Okay, you're right. I need to get you up here. Open image. That's not right. Why isn't it allowing me? Um, how do we send the link out to uh, private layout guest? Hmm. I don't know where the link is. I got it from Discord. Let me see if I can go back to Discord. Oh, copy link. Okay. Hang on a sec. Okay, I invited him back. And actually, I'll post it to the chat as well. Let me see if he's in the back. No. Just me. Can you hear me, Paranormal? Mm. Hello. There's only 6 people here. I'm waiting for White Buffalo. Pasting, copy, pasting, copy, pasting. Copy, pasting. Wow, it's almost been 3 hours. Jeez. I'm waiting. He got the link. Yeah, I don't dislike him. I just don't understand all of the political stuff. It gets kind of boring. She is an embarrassment. Cringeworthy. Shalom must mean hi. How about IP2? Hello? Only Tanya? Oh, hello! Oh my goodness! Wow! I haven't thought of you in so long. How is your husband actually? New York State is different than the city. I'm not seeing White Buffalo. Better go check. Man, guys, I gotta wait. Yes, all is well. And I hope all is well with you guys too. I miss you. Those were some crazy days. I hope things are good. But I'm going to step away and check Discord to see what's going on. So hang tight.